comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Puts one in the pocket. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Deals some damage with that quick combo. What's going to follow the combo? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The Vuha's stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Got their eye on the air, reads their mind and texts the throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Feeling out the spacing. The jump in is denied. Grabs them. Player 1 chases them down. Side switch in the corner. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Blocking that drive-in KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Fantastic reactions there. Good judgment there. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Saihasho to start something? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range. Relatively safe. Saihasho fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Jumps in, rushes that off, and keeps going. On Gensatsu, gotta be careful not to whip it. Drops him hard. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Closes it out! Player 2 comes away with the win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Tons of drive and help to work with. What's the play here? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance. Picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there. No, starts to pry them open. Jumps. Saihasho to start something. Side switch in the corner. Reads their mind and texts the throw. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Burns a bar to unleash the storm. Sakai Fuhasan. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Brushes that off and keeps going. Doesn't miss a beat. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They were right to be on guard there. Both fighters planning something? KO. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Puts one in the pocket. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Both sides looking for an opening. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Decent damage. What's next? Closing. What's next? Nails the anti-air. Knockdown. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Neither of them willing to back off here. Saihasho to start something? Denies the jump in. Blocks the impact. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to sneaks in the throw? Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Uses the parry. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Looking for a chance. Switches it up. All right, what's coming up next? No, sucks to pry them open. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Still can't find a way out of this. Cross that off! Player two is in a very good spot. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Reads the throw and escapes. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Lays down and throws him from above. Player two, nothing stops this train. Escapes the corner. Both sides get it. This can lead to some big damage. Dash! Noticeable life lead. And whips. They're wide open. Knocks off the tank and scores the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Anthony jumps in. Okay, they trade hits. Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the counter in. All right. Neither of them willing to back off here. The Fuha stock to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. The grab misses. Sticks the combo. Solid blocking. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Saihasho to start something. Nails the anti-air. Knockdown and player one holding on to that corner advantage. Closing moments of the match. Just goes for it at this range. KO!
That was nice. I don't even
Player
use
one
it.
wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Can they keep on him? Breaks the block with a throw. Saihasho? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Shows a medium kick? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Doing some quick planning? Lots of full-hop bank and plenty of avenues to race through. Hits them with a stop and bop. Took them to the corner in a flash. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Saihasho to start something? We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Knockdown and goal sucks to pry them open. Still scrapping for control of the space. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drive impact misses. Player two is in a very good spot. Oh,
wow.
Engine's cranked. This could be trouble. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the... Oh my God, they just choked him. Doesn't take the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Loads up a buff? No, sucks to pry them open. Risky up-close scraps. Solid anti-air. Player two has the super gauge advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. All stocked up. Where's the Fuha gonna come into play? Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They've got about half life left. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Still alive? Still alive? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blinked. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Backs them into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Gets out of the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Takes the chance to hurt him. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Goes for the Sakai Fuazan. Vintage Juri. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. In there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Oh, sucks to pry them open. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Jumps up, burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Player 1 is working with a good decision with that throw. Amazing! Player, genius read with that throw escape. One chance here, the drive impact doesn't work. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Decides not to rush in without a plan. The last round, it's now or never. Very slick with the combo. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 needs to wait this out. Scuff him. All stocked up. Where's the Fuha gonna come into play? Escapes the corner. Oh, Satsu! Taking chunks out of each other. This can lead to some big damage. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Gotta do better than that. Root sets up with the jump in. Sakai Fuhata flatlines him. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Lots of Fuha bends and plenty of avenues to race through. The Fuha stock to the brims. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 1 is using their drive liberally. A depleted drive gauge will really limit their options here. Smart meter management is one of the keys to winning, so they'll have to keep tabs on that if they want to win this match. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Heading into the end game now, it's getting to KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Did well to get the buff in there. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Going in? They both have full drive gauges to work with. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps? Spending that drive gauge. Goal sucks to pry them open. Bumps up, brushes that off and keeps going. Side hustle to start something. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Player 2 holding on to that, experiencing burnout. Player 1 is in a flush anti-air. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. The low kick hits. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Lays down a side hustle. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. They're recovered. Driving a thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 2 comes away with the win.